Until one day after James had done well with pulling some freight cars, he had taken the local service to Wellswood Station, and he met up with Lily there. I can tell that you're feeling upset after the incident with Sir Topham's new hat and how you had to mend the brake pipe with some newspaper and bootlaces, she said. Yes, I wish I could make up for it, said James. And as he said that, going past the little James and those bootlaces and new hats. James looked sadly at his buffers. Take no notice of him, James, Lily smiled. Every engine can have their share of mistakes. All you have to do is to try again. And all you have to do is to try hard and all will go well. And that made James feel better. And as the conductor whistle blew, James steamed off with his coaches. And it wasn't until after Gordon's incident with being switched around the loop line and all the way back to Napford, James on and he didn't even make a single mistake. Looks like somebody has lightened up, said Adam. Yes, I gave him a little pep talk, said Lily. I see. But anyways, that's one way to make an engine reform. Precisely, said Lily. 4 years have been progressing again. And so did Adam, Colin, and Lily's work. But one day, Sir Topham had brought bad news. Colin, Lily, and Adam, I'm afraid I have some bad news. I'm afraid I can't have you be on service on the Brendam Bridge anymore. But what's gonna happen to us now? Asked Colin. Not to worry. I've made the arrangements for you to be sent to Barrow to work at Barrow and Furness. The 3 engines were delighted. Lily then had a thought. Who will look after the Brendam branch? She asked. Timothy and the green tank engine will do that, he said. Yes, sir, said the 3 engines. The next day, the 3 engines along with Clive, Neil, Matthew, and Eagle got ready to go to the mainland. The railway won't be the same without you, Seven. Come back soon, said Edward. Then, the next year, when Percy first arrived on Sodor, while Ford, Jensen, and Henry were going on strike, Edward, Thomas, and Percy took care of the work for them, and Timothy and the green tank engine worked extra hard on Brendam branch. Then, A couple of years later, when Eagle came back to help with the extra passenger work, Edward was rewarded to have a new station. Two years later, the Queen was visiting Sodor, and Edward was going up front to clear the line, and he did really well. And while Gordon steamed along with the Queen in tow. And when it was time for the Queen to leave, Edward cleared the line again. And right after Gordon took the Queen away, Sir Topham Hatt spoke to Edward. "You have done well to clear the line, Edward," he said. "And would you like to have a branch line of your own as a great consideration?" "Oh, yes, please, sir," said Edward. Sir Topham Hatt then turned to the dark green tank engine. "Due to the increase of the work on the Brendam branch line," he said, "I'm going to send you to a railway in Wales." "Oh, thank you, sir," said the green tank engine. "I don't mind at all, actually." "That's good," said Sir Topham Hatt. Sir Topham Hatt then turned to Timothy. "Timothy, you shall be working at the harbor for the time being, while Edward's working at on the Brendam branch." "Sure thing, sir," said Timothy. And with that, the two engines went to where they were supposed to go. And while Edward worked on the line, his first few days working on it was quite eventful. However, despite all that, he has seen quite worse. There was silence at the yard until Nia spoke. "That was quite the story," she said. "We agree," said the tank engine twins. "We're going back to the clay pits." And with that, Bill and Ben steamed away. Boko then had a question too. "So, how exactly did you get preserved? And what happened to Lily and Colin?" "That's something I want to know too," said Nia. "Oh," said Adam. "Me and Lily were sent to Heritage Railways, and I don't know where Colin is." Boko felt sorry for Adam. "Well, wherever he is, I hope he didn't get scrapped." "Me too," said Edward. Nia was also hoping that Adam's swim would be okay too. You know something, Adam? Back before I lived in Kenya, me and Thomas became firm friends while we both were traveling all over the world. And I didn't even have a home, but Thomas told me about Sodor, and here I am now. Well, I'm glad to see that you're safe here, Nia, Adam said. Then, Adam's driver turned on the lever. I have to go back to Colin now, said Adam. And he steamed away. As Adam left, Edward, Boko, and Nia were still thinking about Adam's friends. However, I can't say any more, or I shall spoil the next story.